morning, y'all. Really, it's lunchtime, not morning, but that's not going to stop me from eating breakfast. I have these very, very ripe bananas. Toby hears me talking, so he just ran in here. But I'm going to mix this in with my waffle mix if it's not expired. If it is expired, we're going to switch gears and I'll just make homemade pancake mix. It's very easy to do. But I have this blueberry Kodiak pancake mix that expires in June, so I want to use this. I bought this pumpkin one back in the fall thinking I was going to make pumpkin waffles. It expires in May, so we're actually going to do pumpkin banana. Kind of random, but it'll still work. It's May right now, so we need to use this up. And usually I don't, but I think I'm going to add in a little bit of brown sugar so I can use some of this up as well. Been open for a bit, so I'm going to start by mashing up all my bananas. I would try to show you, but there's really no good way in my kitchen to show you what I'm doing. Let me try to move my little camera mount. You can kind of see me. This is my bowl. I'm going to start with mashing my bananas. So all you really need for the Kodiak pancake mix, you can make waffles or pancakes out of it. All you need is, I believe, milk. It's been a while since I've made them, but you can of course add other stuff. It's fine. Honestly, with the banana, I just may need to add a little bit less milk. Does anyone else hate touching like a really ripe banana? It really grosses me out. But that's the best way to make pancakes or banana bread or whatever you're trying to use your raw bananas up. And like these strings, even though we're getting mashed, like I can't stand that. I usually add cinnamon to my pancakes every time I make them, but it says that this has cinnamon, spices, sea salt, allspice, like it has all the spices already. So I'm just going to add the brown sugar in with my banana and kind of mix that up. And then I'm going to put some of this in there, and I really don't know how much. We're going to eyeball it because this whole recipe is just kind of thrown together. Not too much brown sugar. Just enough to sweeten it up a little bit. I think it'll go really nicely with the pumpkin. Now our concoction looks like this, and we're going to add in the pancake mix and some milk if we need it. Kind of going off vibes, you know. I think since I have the banana, it will need a little more powder. That looks like about half. Oh, I do smell the cinnamon. I didn't even have to look at the ingredients. I smell the allspice. I smell the cinnamon. I smell the pumpkin. Very pumpkin-y. Okay, we are going to still need milk, so let me grab that. We're going to use a splash. And also I am going to add the egg because I literally had one egg just sitting in there by itself. If anything, it'll just bind it and add a little bit more protein. I hope you can kind of see what I'm doing. My brain is kind of confuzzled because it smells like fall in here and it's so hot and humid in Alabama. We're getting some thunderstorm weather rolling in today. I do have to work tonight, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad. PR said the weather was looking a little nasty later today. But that's what our batter's looking like. Kind of looks like a banana bread, to be honest, but it's going to be pumpkin pancakes and maybe a little bit thick, but I think it's fine. Tiny splash of milk because this milk is going bad. This is basically, let's use up all of our expired groceries. This is what this is. Or not expired yet, but soon to expire. Okay. Got my skillet heated up and I'm just gonna rub it with some butter, and I'm gonna speed through me cooking a few. This is from where I had cinnamon toast yesterday and it's still on the stove, so ignore that. But I'm gonna show you a little bit while I'm cooking, and then I'll use the last 30 seconds I have of this video to show you an after. I'm going to make these into mini pancakes. was enough batter to make me 5 mini pancakes. You can see it like fills up half my plate. I was planning on having strawberries, but our strawberries are molded. I had enough to make PR 3 full-size pancakes when he gets home. And then I had enough to make him 6 mini pancakes for breakfast if he likes these. If not, I'll eat these tomorrow before I go. And it's time to eat. I know he's going to be so excited to have homemade breakfast in the morning too, plus his lunch. I put it in the microwave. Really, that's going to be his supper. We're on very different schedules. This is brunch for me before I go to work, and he's getting home from work, so